first invest in yourself. The blunder mistake that I was doing, that I was looking everything for free. And that I can say from my personal experience that there is no such thing that comes for free in our online industry.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you have to pay. So why don't you pay today?
Boom! What's going on, everyone? This is Steve Larsen. Welcome back to another episode of the One Funnel Away Stories show. I am asking entrepreneurs about their experiences, how long it kind of took them to get a funnel or a business to work. And what you'll find is, especially if you're brand new in this space or any entrepreneurial game, it can usually take a few rounds. It took me a lot of rounds. And so the show is dedicated to going and finding amazing other entrepreneurs who, again, took some time to go do it and hear about those stories and journeys and what really made it tick. So I'm on here today with a special guest, Pankaj Singh. Very excited to have you on here. And thanks for joining the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yep. Thank you. Thank you so much, Steve. I'm feeling just great, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Appreciate you being on here. And just so everyone knows a little bit about you as well, what is your current business right now? What do you do? What do you sell?
Yeah, actually, very frankly, I do affiliate marketing, right? And most of the time I sell ClickFunnels product, right? If you go to my profile, then most of the time I sell like high ticket items, from Tony Robbins and Dave Sharp. So, yep, my main business is affiliate marketing.
Wow. Okay. So high ticket affiliate marketing. Let's see here. So what kind of things are you selling?
Yeah, actually, right now, one thing that I learned from Russell Brunson and no doubt from you too, that focus on one thing. So to me, it's been more than 2.5 years promoting one funnel away challenge. Right. So I'm just totally focused on this product only, but no doubt at the back end, there are other products that I promote. But I'm just promoting one funnel away challenge. That's it. This is my main product that I'm promoting right now.
That's awesome. That's great. Okay. So entrepreneurship, some of us choose to go into it and some of us are kind of pushed into it. What was it for you?
Yeah. Actually, to me, it was not easy to choose this entrepreneurial thing. But that just when I see that somebody who's just getting freedom just by doing their own online business. So that was the thing that somewhere I was more lucrative to just go and deep dive in this entrepreneurial thing. So by thinking that, okay, let's do your own online business. So considering this, I started this affiliate marketing business, right? So really, and initially it was not easy, very frankly, but after doing one funnel away challenge, then it totally dreams come true, like.
That's awesome. That's very, very cool. And so what kind of businesses were you trying all along the way? I mean, it took me a lot of tries. I don't know if you're the same. I went through a lot of stuff though. What kinds of things did you go through?
Yeah, actually, very frankly, I have done so many things. If I talk about myself, then I used to do a government job. You can say in my society, it's kind of high social profile job that I was doing, right? And no doubt, I was already earning a six-figure income from my job. But when I was doing my job, there was no freedom, very frankly, right? Officially, it was 9 to 5, but yes, I used to work more than that, right? Sometimes up till 10 p.m., right? So when I was in job, I wasn't able to give a proper lifestyle that I was a dream for my family, for me, right? And wasn't able to give, you can say, proper time to my family, right? So that was the thing that I was doing, but I just resigned from my job, thinking that no, I'm going to do my own thing, right? Then I started uh, teaching dance, right? Especially about salsa, bachata, Latin American, right? So along with my job, you can say just to remove out my frustration, I used to learn dance as well as I used to teach dance too, right? So after resigning from my job, can say that was the only option that I was having, just go and teach dance, right? But the salary that I was getting teaching dance, it wasn't sufficient, right? I was at the same place, right, where I left my job. I left my job because just to get the freedom, but by doing all those things like teaching dance, it wasn't something that I was looking for. Then I started online, how to make money online by going on Google, how to make money online, how to work from home. Then I found some like data entry job and survey job. So it was again, it was very time consuming. It was very, you can say, the money that I was making, it wasn't like just to run my family again. So
Mm.
the, you can say, uh, the money I was making, it wasn't sufficient to pay my bills, to run my house, right? So again, and due to that reason, there were some conflicts with my wife, right? And at some point, we were at the stage of divorce too, right?
Mm.
But anyhow, I managed to adjust my relationship with my wife. Then, like in the night, I used to search again how to make money online, how to work from home. Then I found about this .com Secrets book, very frankly. So, so when I just read this book, that totally blew up my mind. Okay, this is how you do online business. Then later on, I just got to know about one funnel away challenge. And initially, before doing one funnel away challenge, I was very skeptical, or you can say I was in doubt what I will get if I go through this one funnel away challenge.
Yeah.
Very frankly, I was like skeptical.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I made my decision. Okay, let's do it and let's see what happened.
Mm.
And when I watched pre-training, it totally blew up my mind very quickly. And when I just watched your training, I said myself, wow, where I was, why I just gone through this training earlier, right? So this is whom I meet virtually or personally.
Mm.
I one thing I told tell them, if you are really serious about learning online business, then go and join one funnel away challenge.
Mm.
This will change your life. It had changed my life and it will change your life too. Right. So these are the things that I have done in my like before coming to this online industry. I have done my 9 to 5 job. Then I have done my teaching job, right? And I have done like survey and data entry, as well as you can say, yeah, sometimes like what we call flipping the website. That I have also done that,
Yeah.
and yeah, and you can say like shiny object, one opportunity to another, right? All I wanted to make money online. That was the only thing that I wanted. But later on, I just got to know, no, this is what you need to. You need to first invest in yourself. The blunder mistake that I was doing, that I was looking everything for free. And that I can say from my personal experience that there is no such thing that comes for free in our online industry.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you have to pay. So why don't you pay today? Right?
Yeah.
So, yep. One for 11 challenge, it was my biggest, you can say, best decision of my life that I invested in this, right?
So,
So,
so you
these are,
go in, I mean, you
yeah,
have this amazing job, right? Incredible job. And you go, and then you what made you want to leave that? So you said no freedom, but then to like, what gave you the courage to shed security? You know what I mean? And step into this thing where you're not sure it's even going to work. And then you go into salsa dancing and you're doing more teaching and you start learning more online stuff. And I mean, there's quite a journey you've gone through already. Why would you leave a job like that?
Yeah, actually, as I told you, right, in my job, like I wasn't able to just give proper lifestyle to my family, proper, you can say, time to my family. And somewhere I wasn't able to do what I love to do, right? Somewhere it was like uh, kind of frustration or depression that was going on in me that no, this is not the place where I should be, right? Even like whatever I had to do in my job, I had to take permission from my boss, right? Even when I got married, I uh, I wrote a application. Hey boss, I'm going to get married. Please give me the permission. So can you imagine? For getting married, I had to take permission, right? By giving a written application, right? So so considering all that, and yes, one more thing, I was in in district court, right? I was as a judgment writer, you can say. I so there was a kind of fear, like everybody was in fear, and I'm not a kind of person that who work or who wants to work in a environment where there is a fear. And you know that in court, everybody is like scared, right? When you go in the court,
Yeah.
are you getting my point? Court, district court, judge.
Yeah, judge. Yeah, you're gonna get judged. People are gonna make fun of you.
Yeah, yeah. So, so that was you can say overall. I just as I told you, right? There was no freedom, right? Very frankly. So I wanted to work on my own terms, very frankly. Then that was the point that made me okay. No, I'm going to just uh, leave my job and just I wasn't having any backup plan, very frankly.
What was your
Like most of
goal?
the
Like, so you leave and you're in the middle of
yeah
this pain and you're kind of pushed into entrepreneurship because you don't feel, you feel the frustration, feel depression about it even is what you said. What was the goal? I mean, was it to make $1 million or, or was it to, what was that?
yeah. Actually, at that time, my like a new buy. Very frankly, I was a new buy in
Yeah.
that field. I wanted to be rich. That's it.
Yeah.
I wanted to be rich. I will find a job like on online, and I will do something. And yes, one day or next week or next month, I will be rich. But reality was different. Reality was different. It wasn't something that I expected. Right after leaving my job, at some point, I wasn't able to feed my family. Right. So there was some, you can say, I was thinking, had I made any mistake by leaving my job, but anyhow, I just managed, right? So that was my goal was only to make money. That's it.
Sure.
There was no specific
Like a number.
what we call in a number, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that now I have. At that point, there was no specific number, but now I have my goal, and yeah, my goal is to. Would you like to know what
Yeah.
my
What's
goal
the
is?
goal? What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, now my goal is to earn 100K per month from my online business.
Yeah. It's a great goal. And the internet vehicle is very able to deliver that. Absolutely.
Eh, yes, yes, and there is another goal. I want to meet you personally.
Oh, yeah.
This is yeah. So God has just like fulfilled my one of the dream to just meet you virtually. But yes, there will be time when I will meet you personally too, right? So
Oh, it's very
this
kind.
is yeah.
Well, what advice would you give to somebody? We're near the end time here. It's just nice to hear your advice and perspective on all this. But what advice would you give to somebody who is, let's say, still like in the situation you were in? They're still in the job, which is fine. And if anyone's watching or listening to this now, and you want to stay in it, that's fine. I don't make fun of that world at all. If that's what you're looking for, great. But if you're like, oh man, I've got this little hankering, there's something in me, I feel there's something else that I want that I'm not doing that I'm meant for, and you're hearing that call, what would you say to them?
I will just tell to them that do whatever you want to do, because you are getting one life, right?
Yeah.
And yes, if it's specific about business or to start any business, then yes, very first thing that I'll tell you that just go find someone who can help you, right? Go and directly get mentored by that very person, right?
Yeah.
Don't waste your precious time and precious money just hanging around here and there, right? Straight away go with a person who can help you, who can teach you that whatever you want to learn in your online business, right? Like, for example, as I'm in affiliate marketing, right? So that I want to learn, right? So what I will do, I will just find a person that who is getting success, and straight away I will go with that. Hey, please teach me, and whatever you charge that you are just asking for, I'm ready to pay for that, because learning from someone who has already achieved that what we want to achieve, that very person will save our precious time as well as our precious money, because that very person has already done every mistakes, trial and error, right? So that very person will save our precious time and money and will show you the exact blueprint, exact roadmap. Hey, this is what you need to do, right? So from business point of view, I will tell this thing: go and find a mentor. And for somebody, right, like feeling depressed and frustration and want to do, then I tell you that come on, nothing going to happen. Just go and do that. That's it. Whatever you want to do, go and do that.
I like these.
Universe will, yes, universe give you the ways, right? Show you the ways.
Nothing is going to happen. That was the thing that I also realized, no matter how awesome of a job someone might have, if they're listening to this or whatever, that's what I realized. No one is going to come and give me permission. No one's going to open the door and go, Steven, just go for it. Like, no one did. I eventually and there was a realization for me, like, oh, I'm waiting for something that is not going to happen. Not because they're mad or mean or don't want that, but I'm not owning the decision. And that was a big piece for me.
Yes, absolutely right.
Pankaj Singh, I appreciate you being on here with me very much. This is it's been very, very fun to meet you. I know we're not meeting face to face yet, but
really, it's a great pleasure for me to meet you and just talk with you and share my story. Because right now, very frankly, I'm feeling like a little bit nervous to talk to you, but anyhow, I'm just managing it. Right, somewhere I'm just fumbling, but yeah, doesn't matter. I'm really happy to be on your podcast, on your show, right? So thank you so much. I can't explain, very frankly. I can't explain how I'm feeling talking to you. Really, it's like a person who's my ideal, right? And I have learned so many things from you, and I'm talking to you, right? Oh God.
Thank you very much. My friends, those who are watching or listening to this now, if you guys are interested in taking this challenge that Pankaj Singh is talking about now, go to onefunnelaway.com. And then where I started, and it sounds like where you also started, was actually with a book called DotCom Secrets. And if you've never heard of that, go to dotcomsecrets.com. Fantastic book. taught me more than my whole marketing degree. Amazing,
Yes,
amazing book.
absolutely.
And
Yeah,
yeah, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for being on here with me, Pankaj Singh. It's been great.
yeah, yeah. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye bye.